Top of the morning, everybody. Eric Solobox. It's about 5 a.m. I've been out here since about 4, just trying to get my workspace clean enough to where I'd actually be able to get something done out here. So, technically speaking, Solobox died. This metal here, this is the first time I've ordered metal in a year. It took over a year to sell out the last batch of panniers. I got, actually technically I've still got one set there, but that's going on a buddy's bike. These are mine. Yesterday I had a great day, man. I sold out really basically what was left of the batch. So I sold 2 sets of side cases yesterday and a helmet top box, which actually I still have two top boxes left from that batch, but it's definitely time to get my build on, build some more panniers. But what I wanted to talk about is the fact that Solobox technically died. Like during COVID, things just started slipping, started dropping off. And the next thing you know, like I just watched the sales just dwindle and dwindle and dwindle. And I had to make an executive decision. What I decided to do was go back to go back to paint contracting. And if I hadn't made that decision and done that, I just wasn't going to get by. Solobox is really the only reason I was able to really be a stay-at-home dad and raise my son. I've raised my 10-year-old son since he was just an infant, just the two of us. And Solobox is really what allowed that to happen, because I could, work from the shop basically at home and take care of Asher at the same time. And so, watching Solobox drop off and die and have to go back to paint contracting was difficult. The paint contracting actually really has gone well. I've actually, financially, I've probably done better with the paint contracting, but paint contracting is definitely not where my passion is. I love motorcycles and I like making stuff. And so, I'm just super grateful to get to be back in my shop this morning, getting to build some pannier boxes and talk a little bit about trying to revive the Solobox brand. I've got some stuff in the works right now to try to get the brand back up and going. Every person since 2009 that's ordered a set of boxes has spoken with me directly by phone. I've never done a click to purchase type of a situation, but it does look like I'm gonna have a website here pretty quick. I've been sitting on the domain name for a long time and just never really jumped in and did it. I did a favor for my neighbor and did some painting work for him, which actually he's a fairly successful YouTuber. What I was doing was painting his YouTube studio where he shoots his videos. So anyway, I did that stuff for him. I just helped out. I could have gotten paid on it, but I didn't. He's my neighbor. I helped him out. And at the very tail end of helping him out, I realized that he mentioned something about making web pages, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Hey, you know how to do that. And so I'm like, hey, this might work out pretty good. Could you make me a website? And so he's going to work on doing that for me. I had professional photos made of the boxes by another friend here in the valley, and I appear to have lost the photos, which sucks because I need them for the website. There's still a chance that those might still exist somewhere in an email. I'm working on it. But either way, helping out my neighbor turned out to be a really good thing because he's going to make the website for me. And so I think once the website is in place, I can do some more advertising in the form of, as much as I hate to give Zuckerberg my money, I will probably do some marketing on like Facebook. One of the things with trying to market on Facebook is that they won't let you market there without a website. And so the two go hand in hand. I guess that's just part of how they want to make sure things are legit, I guess. Legit businesses actually doing business on Facebook. But anyway, I'll get a simple website put together. Pretty soon you'll be able to click to purchase. My big fear with click to purchase is this. You know, Soloboxes used to sell so quickly, like I literally could not build them fast enough. And I've often said that I would rather have one happy customer than 3 that are pissed off because they're ordering stuff and I can't keep up with the demand. Part of what I want with that web store is real-time inventory, where you can look and see what I've got in stock. You know, if you're gonna want to buy a set of standard cases, you'll be able to see, oh yeah, there's 3 of them there. So that's kind of where things are heading with that, is to try to push the boxes a little bit more, because I never really had to in the past. Like word of mouth, like I was really well known in the KLR community and sold a lot of boxes just simply because of that. But those days are kind of gone. It's funny that, you know, part of my decision to buy the Himalayan was that I see the Himalayan as being like the modern day KLR. And it's turning out to be the case. Like, I've been trying to get more content made on YouTube, and a lot of that has been based around the Himalayan. And that's actually what has started selling the boxes, is that is YouTube, is doing stuff that's wrapped up around that bike. I see it as being the new KLR. What a remarkable little bike. I really like it. So what I'm doing right now is I'm getting ready to start lopping up this aluminum to make some panniers. And so I guess I'm kind of probably rambled enough about what I'm doing. You know, I guess on the overall point is that Solobox technically died with the state. I just got it reinstated with the state. It's an actual business again. It took me a year to sell off the last batch of boxes. I'm building more of them now. I'm going to start marketing them and pushing them a little bit harder. And a lot of that is also that I've got the time. Like, I just spent the last 10 months running my ass off with the painting company, waiting for things to slow down enough with the painting that I could jump in and just build a whole bunch of stuff and really try to start marketing Solobox. So this is where it's at. You know, if you want panniers, please do hit me up. Either this is going to make or break Solobox. You know, either the time that I've got, right now I've probably got, I think I've got 120 days till spring when the painting business is really going to get up and going again. So I've got 120 days to build boxes, market. I've got some other stuff that I'm working on, so I'm not quite as reliant on having to just build boxes. Some accessories for the boxes, I'm going to start pushing that stuff too, where you know, like tool trays and stuff. I never really pushed really hard on that stuff, but that can really make a big difference with the business also, because I can make those toolboxes out of basic scrap from the panniers, and it's extra money. So anyway, I got a little bit of free time. I'm going to start pushing the business again, and let's see what we can do in the course of, you know, the next 120 days or so. Let's see if I can get Solobox back up and going again. So anyway, grateful for any support that comes my way. Hit me up, people. Ride safe, everybody.